Before we're gonna start, I really appreciate to get invited by EA on this event. Today's video, we're gonna discuss about the details on Battlefield 2042, like the key features, skill and maps, specialists, weapon and vehicles. I will cover more info on new Battlefield, so I hope you're gonna subscribe for more future content. Battlefield 2042 is the next generation of Battlefield. Powered by cutting-edge technology that pushes the capabilities of next-generation hardware, the game drops players into near-future, all-out war experience that includes the franchise hallmark, game-changing destruction, featuring matches filled with up to 128 players on the latest consoles and PCs. This unprecedented scale adds a new dimension to multiplayer battles. Battlefield 2042 also ups the action with the inclusion of real-time events that reshape the battlefield in tactical combat. All new weapons, vehicles, and gadgets giving players the freedom to be strategic and create a jaw-dropping only in the battlefield moments. This is the biggest move that Battlefield done, the crossplay feature. So we can play with our friends in different platforms or even playing with a community that can't afford buying PC or maybe don't have a console. Now we can share and have fun on same lobby. I love how Battlefield changed after these many years, especially the new class or a specialist that can give you freedom to choose. In previous Battlefield, if you want to choose some class but not have a specific good weapon, now on new Battlefield 2042, you can use any weapons on every class, and this is what I like to see what they change, so you can enjoy using your class and the gun. I really love these changes. The year is 2042. The world is on the brink. Shortages of food, energy and clean water have led to dozens of failed nations, creating the greatest refugee crisis in human history. Among these non-patrioted or no-pats are families, farmers, engineers, and even soldiers. Amidst this crisis, the United States and Russia drove the world into an all-out war. No-pat specialists joined both sides, not fighting for a flag, but for the future of the non-patrioted in this new world. And we're gonna go on the game key features. So the first is all-out warfare. The next generation of fan favorite modes Conquest and Breakthrough, featuring the largest maps ever for the franchise and for the first time, up to 128 players. Experience the intensity of all-out warfare and large-scale battles like never before on maps filled with dynamics weather, dangerous environmental hazards, and a spectacular world event. And the second is Hazard Zone, an all-new high-stakes squad-based game type for the Battlefield franchise that is a modern take on the multiplayer experience that is distinctly DICE but very different from all-out warfare, conquest, or breakthrough modes. And the third will be announced on EA Play live on July 22. The third experience being developed by DICE LA is another exciting new game type for the franchise. This experience is a love letter to Battlefield fans and one that longtime players will feel right at home. For sure, a lot of veterans love the work on DICE LA and can't wait to see what they're gonna give it to us. Don't forget to tune in to EA Play live on July 22 for all the details. And let's gonna move to scale and maps. Maps in the Battlefield 2042 have been built for the next generation of Battlefield. With new technology, massive maps have been able to be designed unlike anything made for Battlefield before. This scale allows for incredible gameplay experiences, player choice, and creativity. Conquest and Breakthrough will be available to play with 128 players on the latest consoles and PCs. On PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, maps will be optimized for 64 players to still ensure epic battles. In terms of gameplay opportunities and land mass, this is the biggest and most sandbox-enabling Battlefield ever built. And that's without even going into another two multiplayer experience that will be revealed in the upcoming months. As you can see on the previous Battlefield, Battlefield 2042 is launching with 7 maps for the all-out warfare multiplayer experience. So we have the first map called Breakaway. It was set in Queen Maud Antarctica. Struggle over oil and gas that pushes soldiers to the brink as an industry clashes with nature and ice gives away. And the second map is Hourglass. It was set in Doha, Qatar. This map is actually remind me of the Sinai Desert on Battlefield 1, especially if the storm will gonna start or the Battlefield 5 Hamada, but on the modern settings. Let's gonna go on the third map called Renewal. Set in the Eastern Desert, Egypt, players will fight for a groundbreaking agriculture technology center in the Egyptian desert. And the fourth map is Discarded. It was set in Alang, India. Here, you see the shipbreakers facing tidal extremes as factions fight to secure rugged nuclear assets. And the fifth map called Orbital. It was set in Kourou, French Guiana. The battles here is over a rocket launch site as a controversial space launch becomes a race against time. And we're gonna go ahead on the sixth map. It's called Manifest. It was set in Brani Island, Singapore. Players will see as strategic flashpoints emerge as global trade chokes this location, which is vital for the American supply lines. And currently the last map called Kaleidoscope. It was set in Sogdo, South Korea. Forces here will be clashed to control a quantum-powered disinformation hub after an attack threatens the global network. And finally, we will gonna move into Specialists. It was inspired by the traditional 4 battlefield classes. A specialist will be equipped with their own unique specialist trait and specialty, along with a trait, and will have fully customizable loadout. Battlefield 2042 will launch with 10 specialists. Currently, we still have 4 announced specialists. So here are the specialists that we expect to see. The first specialist is Wikus Casper Van Dale. It was born on South Africa, and Casper is a recon class on Battlefield 2042. And it have a specialty called OVP Recon Drone. So it can call the drone, and it also have an amazing trait called Movement Sensor. So Casper have an ability to know the movement of the enemy. And the second specialist is Webster Mackay. It was born on Canada, and Mackay is the assault class on Battlefield 2042, and it have the specialty to grappling a hook, and it was a good trait called Nimble. And the third specialist is Maria Falk. It was placed birth on Germany, and Maria is the support class on Battlefield 2042, and it have a specialty of S21 Series pistol and trait combat surgeon. So Maria is a support, but I think Maria have the ability to heal the teammates, or maybe a meta class. The fourth specialist is Favai OTR Boris Goskovsky. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. I'm sorry if I pronounced it really bad. So Boris was placed birth on Russia. Boris is the engineer class on Battlefield 2042, and it have a specialty called SG-36 Sentry Gun, and it have a trait Sentry Operator. So Boris can deploy this big sentry gun on him, and it's really good if you're the only one man standing, and having a sentry behind you is really helpful a lot. So this is the first 4 announced specialists that we can see in the game. There's still 6 more specialists that DICE will gonna announce later. I'm excited to see or what's capable these other 6 specialists can do on Battlefield. And we're gonna move into weapons and vehicles. With the settings of 2042, it has allowed to return of the cutting-edge technology. The sandbags can be enhanced with this new modern hardware, but also new features that improve the quality of life for the players. The new plus system allows players to customize their weapons in real time, to adjust and react to situations on the fly, change out your weapon scope, barrel, ammo type, or under barrel attachment, or the situations you find yourself in. And Battlefield 2042 also provides a range of vehicles with a call-in tablet. that allows players to request land vehicles to be delivered to any location on a map. Vehicles also incorporate more team collaboration, with every seat having a vital role to play in the battle, from anti-air seats to spotter seats to gunner type seats. The more players that occupy the vehicle, the more opportunities a squad can utilize. And we're gonna talk about live service. Battlefield 2042 will have a battle pass for each season that will include both free and premium tires. It is really good to keep the community playing together, so no premium or DLC. So each season have a new fresh content coming into the game, so players will always have something new to chase. In the first year, there will be 4 seasons. First, 4 battle passes, 4 new specialists and new locations, along with other fresh new content. If you're gonna order Battlefield 2042, you can receive the early access or open beta in the game, and you can get Mr. Chumpy, Epic Weapon Charm, and Baku ACB-90. It's a melee takedown knife. And the last is Landfall, player card background, and old guard tag. And Battlefield 2042 will launch with a Standard Edition, Gold Edition, and Ultimate Edition. Standard Edition will be at $59.99 on Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and on PC and Xbox Series X, S, and PlayStation 5 will be around $69.99. And Gold Edition will be around $89.99 on PC and $99.99 on Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. Battlefield 2042 Gold Edition includes early access to game launch, and it have a cross-gen bundle, and it have a 4 new specialists, 4 battle passes, and Tempest bundle, and Bloodster bundle, and Gold Blood bundle. So on Ultimate Edition will be cost $109.99 on PC and $119.99 on Xbox One, Xbox Series X, S, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. So if you're gonna buy the Battlefield 2042 Ultimate Edition, it includes an early access to the game launch, cross-gen bundle, official digital art book, exclusive digital soundtrack. And it gonna give you an include year 1 pass and 4 new specialists, 4 battle passes, Blister bundle, Tempest bundle, and Cold Blood bundle, and it includes the Midnight Ultimate bundle. And if you are AA Play Pro subscribers, you still receive the access to the Battlefield 2042 Ultimate Edition. AA Play subscribers will receive the following: early access to the open beta, 10-hour trial starting October 15, 2021. Exclusive member rewards. Log in every month to claim your exclusive member-only rewards. Save with your member discount. Get 10% off your pre-order. Don't wait. Join the front lines today. Hone your skills with ultimate access to an extensive collection of Battlefield titles. Remember, Battlefield 2042 will be launched at October 22 coming this year, and available on PC via Origin, Steam, and Epic Game Store, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, S, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. I hope you're gonna enjoy the details I shared to all of you. In the near future, I will gonna give a guide giving some tips and how to get better on the Battlefield 2042. So I hope you're gonna subscribe so you do not miss any details on new Battlefield. And I really thank you all for coming on the channel, and gonna catch you guys on the next one.